New at 5, Western New York's largest ambulance company is facing new competition.
Rural Metro could get into a bidding war to keep its wheels on the ground here. News 4's George Rickard has details on this. George?
Well, we've learned that the nation's largest private ambulance provider and at least one other out-of-town company have put in bids hoping to get the Buffalo contract.
The strike is over. We're going back to work.
Rural Metro Ambulance made it through a brief strike by its workers last July and is now emerging from Chapter 11 bankruptcy. It has been the sole provider of ambulance services for the city of Buffalo for the past 8 years, but its contract runs out at the end of this month. The city has granted Rural Metro a few short contract extensions over the past 2 years, and the city is now in the middle of a request for proposals process to hear from other possible bidders.
So competition is good.
News 4 has learned that American Medical Response, the largest private ambulance service in the nation, has formally submitted a bid to get the Buffalo contract, and Common Council member David Franzik is willing to listen to any competitors.
I will look at it very objectively, whether it's Rural Metro or AMR, whichever one it is, and the one that I think does the best job after asking a lot of questions is the one that I would recommend.
The city was accepting bids up until January 27th. Rural Metro submitted its bid on that last day, but is eager to keep this contract. Regional Director Jay Smith tells me on behalf of 550 employees, we are proud of the service we have been providing to the city and hope to continue that service for many years to come.
We want to make sure that response times are speedy. I think it's around 7.7 minutes is what is an industry standard, but there's no law that regulates that, which is interesting because there have been a few occasions where people have had to wait a lot longer than that. I think that's a rarity.
Again, Rural Metro's contract as the sole ambulance provider in the city runs out in 17 days. But since all the bids haven't even been presented to the Common Council yet, it is likely there will be another short extension granted. George Rickard, News 4 at 5.